Boy, what an insane few months it's been. Those of you who don't know, back in April, late April, I was let go from my job that I held for 8 years, and it was a very tough situation. I didn't know what the future was going to hold. I didn't know how long it would take to find a new job. Didn't know if YouTube was going to be enough income to get us by long term, and came to the conclusion that I don't want to risk that. So we went pretty heavy looking for a new job. At first, I was flirting with the idea of doing YouTube full time, and that's why I changed the content strategy. It worked. It absolutely worked. The way we're getting views and growing the channel was at a peak, higher than we've ever seen it on the channel. Pretty fun stuff for about a month and a half, and clearly came to the conclusion that that wasn't for me. At least not yet. Not right now. Not with our current lifestyle. Not with our current needs in life. And I kept looking for a new job. Had a good friend give me a lead to a position that I ended up taking. I started on the 22nd. Not sure when this video will come out, but I have been prepping for that, doing lots of interviews, and that's why content really started slowing down over the last week and a half across all the channels. But I can't thank you guys enough. These 2 months have been amazing, and you guys rocked it and helped us out a ton. Wholeheartedly helped me get by mentally, to be completely honest. But getting back to that grind, starting a new position, and it's a job I would have taken if it landed in my lap before getting laid off. Like, I want to explain that well. Like, I am super excited about this job and this company and the future that the company has and the future that I have with the company, potentially. But I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm still going to make videos. It's just there might be a time frame where it completely slows down and I don't have the mental capacity to do both the day job and YouTube. Unfortunately, I was loving the sports channel. I was excited about getting Sox Way Up Plays up and running and doing variety content on 3 different channels, but that's going to have to scale back big time. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sports channel yet. I definitely want to finish the Hunter Kane saga, if you guys are familiar with that. I'm not really sure even if I'm going to post this on the Sox Way Up channel or if it's going to go straight to more Farming Simulator SWU, whatever my channel's called. Farming Sim SWU, that's the channel name, right? So I don't know what the future is going to hold for YouTube. I don't know how high the motivation level is going to be. The elephant in the room for me is Farming Simulator is running dry. FS25 isn't as exciting as it could have been, in my opinion, and I know you've heard a lot of people talk about it. And that was part of the fear of going full-time was, majority of my money that I make off of YouTube is off Farming Simulator content. Not really making a decent amount of money off of other channels, and they're growing if I would be able to put as much effort into them. And if I just stop the Farming Sim channel, it could grow. But it's risky, and I've watched the trends and I've watched the viewership across a lot of channels, not just my own, is declining for Farming Simulator content, and it's natural for the progression of the release of the game. We'll get these big wins when a new game comes out, like FS28 or whatever it's going to be. We'll have a huge spike again, and a bunch of people that come back, and then they'll see that the game hasn't changed enough and they'll disappear. It's the reality of it, and that seems like that's where Farming Simulator is going. I mean, you've seen all types of people comments about, is it dying? Like, what is happening? We need to talk about it. That's really not what this video is about, but that was part of the decision in not risking going full-time on Farming Simulator YouTube content, because it's not secure enough for the needs of my family right now. Like, I'm going to be focusing on getting, in a better financial situation, like, just not to go too deep into it, to where less money is needed to get by and get closer to that, retiring age where I could just shift to YouTube as, supplemental income at that point, because, I'm in my 40s. We got to think about those type of things at this point. So, super excited about this new opportunity. Do not know how often I'll be able to focus and get good content out for you guys. I know this channel has been very sporadic with its content strategies, and especially the video length strategy, but to move forward, most likely we're going to go back to smaller episodic type content and then still release supercuts. I personally think the right way to do it right now with Farming Simulator is just the full year videos. Just don't think we have the ability to do that with the new job, unless we do like a video every 3 weeks, which I guess could become a thing, but I don't know. But again, thank you guys for this last few months. Mentally got me through it. Having you there, the comments, all the encouraging comments, and yeah, life happens. It comes at you fast, and we adjust, and that's what we're doing again. And again, we're not disappearing. Content may slow down for mostly the month of July. Most likely we'll see very little content on the channel, and as I get ramped up and mentally exhausted and mentally figured out how much this job's going to take from me, it's the number one thing. Like, it's a full-time job. It's the number one priority when it comes to my my work time, and so it's going to go to nights and weekends again for making content, and that's just what's going to have to happen. And it's going to be less than it was during the previous job, because new job, like, there's going to be a Monday night or Tuesday night where you're just exhausted and you don't want to do anything else besides relax. So not going to burn myself out. I'm going to, pace myself, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you later.